Let's say you want to get started and you want to lower your blood pressure, but you want to do it naturally. Your doctor has already pressured you into taking 3 different medications, and the medications, maybe they're working, maybe they're not, but they're potentially going to put you on another medication. Where do you start? There are 3 things that you need to start doing, and I'm going to walk you through what I tell my patients to do. And this might work for you. You might want to pick and choose what you think would be best for you, but here's where we go. We're going to assume that a person is older, they're overweight, they have high cholesterol, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, and they're not very active, and they don't eat well. They're not eating breakfast. If you ask them, what are you going to have for lunch today? They're not sure yet. They'll probably go get something. That type of person. And where do you start? It's so overwhelming when you watch YouTube videos. Here's the key. You need to start doing something that's natural that won't interfere with the blood pressure medication. The first is to do deep breathing exercises, to learn how to relax, how to get your mind to take it down a notch. This is very, very important, is because for a lot of people, stress is a big factor when it comes to blood pressure. Now, we're not talking about getting rid of your stress. We're talking about eliminating or negating the negative effects of stress on your body. A good example would be if you have a disabled child, if you have parents that are getting older and you have to take care of them, if you have a job that you don't like. These things don't change. You can't get rid of these problems. These problems exist, but some people, their body just handles it better. And what you're going to do is you're going to start training yourself how to handle these stressors much better so that it doesn't negatively impact your body. How do you do this? 5 minutes a day, you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You could do breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, but for most people that I have shown this to, they find that it's a lot easier to just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And what you're going to do is you're going to take as deep of a breath as you possibly can, inhaling through the nose, filling up your lungs as much as you possibly can, and then letting the air out of your mouth as if you're just letting the air out of a balloon. So, do it in a nice, controlled, relaxed, very calm fashion. And there's a number of reasons this is going to work to help lower your blood pressure. The first is it helps stress. The second is that you're going to stimulate a gas to be developed in your nasal passageway and your blood vessels called nitric oxide. And this gas allows your blood vessels to relax, open up, and become more pliable. And this is the mechanism by which you lower your blood pressure. Now, the common question is, well, if I breathe and relax for 5 minutes a day, my problems don't go away. So right after the breathing, won't my blood pressure go up again? The answer is yes and no. In the beginning, you're just learning this process, but over time, just like weightlifting or anything, you gain benefit by doing this over time. So if you do this every single day for 5 minutes, or you do it twice a day for 5 minutes for a total of 10 minutes, your body will start to react in such a way that those stressors will not have as such negative impact on your body's physiology. The problem is still there, it's just not affecting you as much. So deep breathing exercises are very important. If you are by yourself, right now I'm in my office, but I'm by myself, it's lunchtime, you can breathe in through the nose, and when you let the air out, hum. This will also increase the amount of nitric oxide production that you are going to naturally produce. So, you get the idea? So you just do that for 5 minutes. That works. So the second thing that you can do is you could figure out during the course of the day when you can go for a walk. Now, there's a whole lot of debate about whether you should do high intensity interval training or you should do steady state cardio or zone 2 training, or you should do isometric training with hand grippers and things. And I think we overcomplicate exercise. But just by getting out of the area that you're in and being by yourself, walking outside in the sunshine, can do wonders for your overall health to help you manage a normal blood pressure. So going out and going for a walk in the beginning, if you're overweight and you have high cholesterol, high blood sugar, all these different things, all these things are going to benefit by going for a walk. And there really are no rules as to how much time it takes or how fast you should go. If you just go out for a walk, you're just trying to build the habit right now. So go out for 5 minutes, go out for 10 minutes after lunch, after dinner, after breakfast. If you walk 5 minutes after each meal, that's actually much better than walking 15 minutes at one period of time. Walking particularly after a meal will help lower and regulate your blood sugar, as well as just getting the sunshine and the deep breathing that comes with the walking. You find that it helps reduce stress and get away from your problems temporarily. So exercise is the second component. So you have deep breathing, you have exercise, and then you have your diet. Here's what I want you to think about. Let's say you eat twice a week. I'm sorry. Let's say you eat, well, you wouldn't weigh that much, would you? Let's say you eat twice a day. You don't eat breakfast because you heard intermittent fasting is a way to lose weight. You're only eating twice a day. Out of a week, that's 14 meals. How many of them are healthy? If you can get 80% of your diet as pretty good and 20% as not so good, that's a pretty good ratio to have the process getting started for improving your health. We're not trying to make you a health nut. We're not trying to make you a nut job that is going to eat perfectly at each meal and then you're going to let everybody know that you're eating perfectly. You're not trying to be that person. You're trying to improve your lifestyle so that you can get the ball rolling, so you can get off these medications. So changing your diet and trying to get at least 12 of those meals to be healthy, that would be a good goal. If you eat 3 times a day, that means you eat 21 times during the week. Could you possibly get 19 of those meals healthy? So here's some pointers of what to do. First, plan your meals. So what I do personally is on a Sunday, go shopping for the entire week. So I plan my meals before I go to the supermarket. My wife and I sit down and think, what are we going to have for lunch every single day of the week? And so when we go to the market, we actually buy the foods necessary for the week. It makes it much easier to plan your meals. That way, when a Thursday comes around, you know exactly what you're going to be eating for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. The second thing is, if you can incorporate more natural foods and less processed foods. So when you go to the supermarket, is it possible that you can buy food that does not come in a box, that doesn't have 30 different ingredients in it? Just by making these simple changes, you'd be surprised how much you can take that patient who's got high blood pressure, they've got high blood sugar, they've got high cholesterol, they've got a weight problem, they've got an energy problem, and your life is just spiraling downhill. How do you get to that level? Well, you improve your breathing by improving your stress and nitric oxide production. You start exercising, even if it's just walking. It's the simplest and doesn't cost you anything. You change your diet, and then with your diet, if you can include some supplements that will help you produce more nitric oxide, for example, and get better sleep. There's lots of different supplements, and I'll tell you more about them in just a second. But I'll put links down below in the description. And if you watch my channel, you'll see me constantly talking about the same supplements over and over and over again because they do work. Many of these supplements, you can always talk to your doctor about it, but many of these supplements do not interfere with your blood pressure medication. In fact, they improve your health. And when your health improves, your blood pressure starts going down, and then you can talk to your doctor about lowering the medication or possibly even getting off the medication. If you would like a supplement that would help you support normal blood pressure and increase the production of nitric oxide, then this is something that you may want. I take this, you take 2 tablets, it gives you the correct amount of L-arginine and L-citrulline so that you are providing the raw nutrients necessary for your body to produce more nitric oxide, which in turn will help support normal blood pressure. I'll put a link down below in the description. It's an Amazon link. You could read reviews and see what other people have experienced. I think you'll like it, so just click the link down below in the description and see if it's right for you.